Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53, M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Erlenberg Assault, the defending team, and it's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP. And yes, it's another video in their competition for the weekend line. As you know, the competition is with Talon. Every week they're going at it, head against head. Angelina's getting better and better every time. As you know, she won a weekend line. Well, Talon got it last weekend, but Angelina won it several weekends in a row, and she's determined to get it this week. So she sent her the second replay to try and beat her winning lead at the moment. Of course, Talon could send in another replay at any moment, which could actually beat Angelina. She doesn't know if that's going to happen. Okay, we're ready to go. She's looking for a target, and she's found one. A GeForce 1010 over on the east side, or west side of the battlefield, I should say. Lined it up, but rounds out now. Right on top of him. It didn't penetrate, but it had 408 hit points, so that's a good start. And she's picked up some stun assist afterwards, so yep, that's working out very nicely. Oh, a lot of stun assist. So, good start. Now, who's next? Well, we found an object 430. It's a tier 9 game with tier 8 tanks in it. And she's found another Centurion 7-1. And I think she's going to try and fire through the window. Rounds out. Well, she didn't get it through the window, but she did splash the Centurion. And she picked up another 70 hit points from that. This is the Arty that was designed and made. They made the first prototype in 1952. So very soon after the end of the war. Built off an M47 pattern. They just took a pattern tank off the production line and said that one's going to be a Arty. In fact, I think they tagged it before they even put the turret on. Direct hit on the upper plate, 65 hit points. They then moved it over to the plant where they would actually start assembling all the bits ready for the artillery, which meant putting a turret on the, what would have been the front end of the vehicle. Of course, it's a vehicle in reverse. The rear, which used to be where it is the engine, but they actually turned the vehicle around and even removed the idler to make it sit flatter on the ground. So that's why it doesn't have that that last wheel up high. I think it would have actually interfered with the little turret as well if they had actually put one on. It's got a 60-degree arc, and the advantage of that is that it doesn't take long to aim at the enemy, because you can keep your most of your rescue dialed in already, so long as it's within the arc. More splash. It's a bit like the M44 actually. The M44 had the howitzer mounted on a pintle inside the vehicle, and it could just pivot around that spot, whereas this one, it's actually a huge turret. The good thing for the players is that that turret means you can use what am I saying? It means you can use the vents and vent purge to actually improve the amount of air going to the players or to the crew, and that means you can actually get better performance out of the crew. Faster reloads, better dial-ins. Now there's normally somebody on that corner. I normally sit in that corner if I am in a medium, because it gives you tremendous advantage. You can cut any person who's trying to come around the end of the castle. You can cut them down. But of course, in this game, the enemy is actually trying to get north, and they're trying to get to the cap area, or to wipe us out. I can see why Angelina might want to go even further west to actually try and shoot at the side and shoot through the gaps. Trying to get the Centurion. Rounds out. Yes, she got him with splash. 80 hit points. He's out the game. I think you can see most of the enemy are actually on the other side of the battlefield at the moment. It first went into service 1952 and 1960 with a crew of 6. It was unusual in that the driver, rather than actually being in the hull, was actually in the turret. And you can see the spot where he would actually command from. It's right at the front there at the top, and there's a door there for the driver rather than a hatch. Well, he has a hatch as well, but he's got a door to get out. And that's a feature that's actually shared with the M44, because the driver was sitting up front in the cockpit area rather than sitting in the front of the hull. Well, he missed the opportunity, or Angelina missed the opportunity there, but she's going for the lever. Changes her mind, holds back, waits for a better aim. She fires in. Oh, direct hit right on the turret. Well, we're 2 up on the enemy, so it's still early in the game. But there's only, technically speaking, but there's only less than 4 minutes to go. It is a 10-minute battle. The enemy's gonna get a move on. They're gonna have to start coming north and quick. Okay, Tortoise stops for a moment, gives us a chance. Rounds out. Direct hit right on his frontal plate. Of course, the Tortoise, if you've seen one up close, they are big beasts. Huge things. When I first saw it, my first impression was, how the hell are they going to get that thing to cross a river? It was just so heavy. Oh, Angelina got spotted by the T-30. She's trying to escape. This could be awkward. Oh, Arty hit the trees. Good. And looks like the T-30 mucked up his chance. Best place for Angelina to be right now is right over in this corner, shooting towards the cap. Her teammates will actually come down from their perches to come over to the cap if the T-30 gets too close. There he is, the lurver. Rounds out. Direct hit, 267. T-30 is getting really close now. Now this might be another point to actually make, is that this vehicle actually is one of those Arty with gun depression. Yes, it actually does have 5 degrees gun depression. You can actually lower the gun over the engine deck. And I've seen it used in-game. It does actually work. Somebody on an Erlenberg map a long time ago, this was the old Erlenberg before HD, and he actually used gun depression to take out an enemy tank that was really close, within 100 meters, and he angled the shot. He was over the edge of the castle, and he angled the shot to get a direct hit. Now, have we lost sight of him? No, there he is. There he was. Angelina just sent him back to the garage. T-69, and their Arty is still firing in. They've got an M53 and a GW Tiger P, and we're in the last minute. And there's the same Tortoise, I think, that she fired at before. Yes, because you can see the hit was actually on the lower plate. She's almost loaded. Well, she went for the splash on that one, and she's got some stun. I think the Lancer's going for the stun assist for her. 25 seconds to go. And there's only 3 enemies left now. And I think Angelina might be able to get a splash. Oh, no, it's not going to happen now. The tortoise was going to go down, but we don't know where the enemy Arty is. But I don't think we're going to find them in time. And that's it. Game over. Here's the end of battle results, and that was a second-class tanker for Angelina75 of OLIMP in the M53 M55. She managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 6. And her win rate from the game was 2,354, which I think is better than her previous result. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it is. The previous result was 2,029. She got the same class, second class and bruiser, but she's actually improved the win rate. Now it's 2,354. So this is the new lead that Angelina has set, and now it's up to Talon to try and beat this. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, Angelina didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the Future 4 on her team, who managed 3,426 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to the Charioteer on the enemy team with 2,256. And the third highest damage was that Centurion 7-1, the one that she actually finished off. He got 2,141 hit points of damage. Angelina was in 4th place on damage with 2,057. When it came to kills, it was the Future 4 again. 4 kills to him, 3 kills to the Lance and Sea, 2 kills to Angelina, the Charioteer, and the T-30 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was the Shah again. He managed to get 1,043, the only player to get over 1,000. Lance and Sea got 942, and Angelina picked up 3rd place with 821. Now, she fired 14 rounds in this one, so she was pushing those shells out as quickly as she could. 6 direct hits on the enemy. No penetrations, but she did get 13 splashes, 2,057 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 5 the enemy, killed 2, and did 1,369 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and that was enough for a second class. On a free-to-play account, she actually made 32,039 credits profit from this game, and she also got 1,642 experience points. But yes, another second class. A new top though for the contest, a new lead. So it's all up to Talon, and we've got another replay coming up from him. Will he be able to beat this one with his next replay? Well, we'll have to find out in a few seconds. Okay, well, Talon's now in the Hummel, and he's on the north spawn of Siegfried Line encounter. Well, as you know, this is the howitzer, the stock howitzer on the Hummel, which is, of course, the same top howitzer you find on the Gorilla, the Tier 5. And that means, although it's got a short range, it's got a very good trajectory, very high, and that means that it can get over obstacles. But one thing it's really good is it's got a fast fire rate as well. Standard reload is... well, it's a lot less than the figures, if I can actually pull the figures up. Oh, got some splash on the SP1C. It helps if I have my pages in front of me right at the start of the game. Okay, so loaded again. Looking for a target. I think he's going to try and hit the SP1C if he gets too close. Okay, pulled up, but he's not getting... oh, now he can be hit. Rounds out. Well, it was a close shot. Yes, the standard reload for the Gorilla is 22.58 seconds. Yes, I do need to wear my glasses more often. 22.53, that's correct. Whereas Talon has actually got it down to only 20.50. Now he can hit that easy 8, and he doesn't realise that we got a shot on him. He's about to find out. Oh, well, he moved. That was lucky for him that he did move, because otherwise that would have been a direct hit on his turret roof. Of course, it was the Arty player Frenzier who actually told us about this little trick. He was 3-marking all his Arties, and while he was doing that, he actually said and shared with us that you should use the stock gun because it's much better. The only problem is that it's got a short range, which means you have to chase the enemy Arty. You have to chase the enemy tanks as well, and you have to get closer to them than you would normally like. But it is actually a better gun. Now, the 1357 thinks he's in cover there. Rounds out. Don't know if that did any damage, but... Oh, this is always a good position, actually, hitting this spot. Because the enemy thinks they're protected in this little area here. Rounds out. And he stunned him there, and he's got stun assist. Okay, it's a 252U. He's a tier 6 RT in a tier 8 game. And oh, that's good because he hit the 252U, and that means he's earned extra XP for that shot. And you've got 2 holes in the turret of that 252U. He's about to put another one into him. Rounds out. Another strike. Marks the ground to tell his teammates that's where I'm going for. If they do drive into the marked area, then it's their own fault if they do get splashed. Of course, we try not to splash them, because if we do, we miss the chance of getting a high caliber. And it looks like that 252U has had enough of being hit. Now he's pulling back. Rounds out. Another hit. I think he's getting the message. It's a dangerous place to be on that corner. A Skoda T56 with his double shot main gun. We're not loaded. Oh, now we are. Rounds out. Another hit. And he is taken down immediately afterwards. So he's racking up the score. And that 252U has just come back into the corridor again and gets wiped out immediately afterwards by the Rex. The Astron Rex. Okay, a guy sitting on a corner like this. And this is the one Arty that really... Oh, that and the Bishop. Even the FB304 for that matter. Firing onto that corner. You could plant the shell on his mudguard if necessary. And the Crusader, they can all do it. There you go. This is going to be good. Oh, that guy just killed one of ours. That's a Type 59. And we know where the enemy RC... No, he's not there. He's a little further forward. Yes, he's from the bushes. You'll see it very shortly if he does fire. KB2. Well, bit of stun, but he gets rid of it immediately. Our teammates are now going to deal him one round up the rear because, of course, they're directly behind him and he doesn't know it. So now would be the moment to put some stun into him. Rounds out. Yes. Okay, the enemy Arty is slightly to the left and a bit further on. The tree just on the corner of the lake. Stuart Mill taking damage. He's going to go down momentarily. Oh, he is further back. So, yes, Talon was right. And he's got a splash kill. I think he might be able to get that KB3, but he needs to hit the turret. Rounds out. See how accurate it is. 13 hit points, not enough to actually kill. I think it didn't hit the turret. I think it was a little short. Only 4 enemies left. Rounds out. That's better. AC1 hit points this time. And he goes down. And we got the stun assist. So there's only 3 enemy left now. A box tank, he's gone. And that means it's just the Arty, the FB304 and the SU8. I think it was the SU8 that was further back. That was the one he was spotting. And the FB304 just got wiped out. There he is. That's the SU8. Rounds out. Well, he got a piece of him, and he goes down, so he gets the stun assist. And that's it. Game over. Here's the end of battle results, and that was the second-class tanker for talon1958 in the Hummel. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11. And he got a Confederate medal out of that one as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And that's with a kill in there. The Sture Mill, he managed to kill a splash kill on that guy too. His win rate was 1,655. But the second-class bruiser and the Confederate are what wins him the game. Because if you remember, Angelina was on the second-class bruiser and a high win rate, but no medal. So the medal actually tips Talon over the edge, and he's now in the lead with this game in the Hummel. So it's all up to Angelina now to provide catch-up and see if she can provide another winning game. We'll have to wait and see, and that video will be coming out not tomorrow, but the one after. So it'll be on Friday morning when that video comes out. So yes, you'll have to wait a day and see if Angelina can beat Talon. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.